Lenna, good afternoon, formally. How are you
Afternoon.
doing? How excited are you for the new Women's Super League season?
I'm extremely excited. I think this is going to be a really good year for us. I think it's a big milestone for me. This is going to be my real first season here full time, and I'm really excited.
Mm. It's an exciting time, women's sport generally, but football seems to push it on a little bit. We've had another Euros win for the England team. What does that do for the women's game?
I think it's massive. I mean, I was at the last Euros final before the one that they've just won, and seeing the growth then, I was very much an academy player then, and I'm now a professional, and seeing how much investment, brand deals, sponsorship deals are all coming into it and really pushing forward women's football. Like it's on Sky Sports, it's BBC, like it's getting streamed, and people are actively watching women's football, and I think that just shows the direction the sport's going.
What can you and Tottenham women achieve this year, do you feel?
I feel like we can achieve whatever we put our minds to. I think we've got a new manager, a new system, and it's really exciting. Like if you ask any of the girls, we're all really motivated this year, off the back of a hard season last year, but it's in the past, and we just got to keep moving forward and do what we need to do.
Mhm. What have you needed to do in the close season, for example, with the new season ahead? What sort of things have you worked on, whether that be physical or mental?
I think it's more mental. Like coming off of a hard season is hard for anyone, even for people that didn't really play that much, like myself, or the girls that are playing week in, week out. I think it's very important to get your mental right before the physical. I think sometimes that might get overlooked in sports in general, but the mental side's huge. I think a lot of pre-season was down to just remembering our self-worth, getting our confidence back, remembering that last year happened. We take what we need to from it, we learn from it, and we just keep moving forward.
Mm. Do you feel that women's football in particular is now getting the respect it deserves after a little while of being sort of like tucked away and no one really wanted to talk about it?
I think so. I think it definitely still has a lot more room to go. Like you see off the back of the women's Euros, there's still players that are subject to discrimination and abuse, and it's just not on. I don't understand why people do it. I don't understand why people feel the need to talk on things that they're probably not even that interested in. They just
Mm.
feel like, you know what, I'm going to be annoying. So there's still a long way to go, but I think the movement of women's football and all the brands, like I said, and everyone getting behind it, and us as the players being spokespeople for the game and what we need from other brands and other people and the viewers and the fans. I think that's the most important thing.
I presume you took in the Euros. How did that make you feel as a woman, obviously hugely involved in the game?
I think it's just super empowering. Like to do it once is great, to do it twice, back to back is extraordinary, and to know that that's potentially a pathway I can follow in the England setup and hopefully be a senior lioness one day myself. I think it's super exciting. I think it's a great time to be young in women's football.
And what tribute could you pay to young Michelle Adjemang, who obviously was the young player of the tournament, scored crucial goals for England? While it is a team sport, she did stand out,
Yeah,
didn't she? What tribute could you pay to her?
it's just a whole lot of love. Like before she went to the tournament, I was saying like, just do you. Like someone like Michelle, you don't need to
Mm,
be shouting her out and this and that. She doesn't like that. She's an extremely humble individual.
mm,
She puts a lot of respect on herself, respect on her family, anyone she works with, teammates. I think she did exactly what Michelle does. Like I
mm.
called it from weeks prior. I was like, you get her on, she's going to score. She makes things happen. She's one of those players you think like, I need a goal here, I need an assist, I need to win this game. Bang, Michelle Adjemang. I think she's probably done more for the women's game and for young black girls in the game than
Mm.
she probably will ever understand.
And in a slightly different way, Jess Carter did something similar, didn't
Yeah,
she? Bearing in mind the abuse that she had to receive, she still played magnificently all tournament, didn't she?
yeah. I think it's a credit to how professional she is. Like, it's extremely hard when you're not playing an international tournament, when you've got abuse online and haters and people like just saying horrible things. I think it's one thing in itself having on day to day, but when you're trying to win a Euros for your country, it's another thing. So a massive credit to her for being able to keep her professionalism, keep her head screwed on, whilst also voicing and explaining that it's just not on and that things need to be put into place to stop that for players.
One last one from me then. Obviously, the season starts in about a week's time.
Yeah.
What's the vibe in the Tottenham camp? All ready to go mentally and physically?
Yeah, I think vibes are high. Everyone's fit, everyone's ready to go. We're all doing the off pitch things we need to do, like recovery is top. So, which I think we're just excited. We want the season to start. We want to get into the swing of things and just really push this year.